As of now, no issues, right? Like you have anywhere stuck or anything you need? Hello? Okay, that's good. So now, like doing from the scripting after that, right? We are doing from the execution. Well, during the test, we should monitor from the other things also I told. What are the things? CPU and memory also. So how we can do means we have the different monitoring tools in the market, like Sidescope, Performance, App Dynamics, Dynatrace will be there. Using these applications like server side statistics, like how the CPU utilization, memory utilization. For example, we can go to the here task manager. We can see the CPU memory. But when you are executing the test, this CPU is only for our execution. For example, we are doing from the here execution. Okay, some 50 user execution. I am doing from the 1 hour. So this CPU memory, what is the current will be there? That should be only for our execution or along with the all, right? We can see here process. Not only from the execution, we have the different things also will be there. Okay, Zoom is running, some Windows Explorer. It means what are you are open in your system, all things will be, some utilization will be needed, like some CPU utilization, some memory utilization should be needed. So that is the way we can't measure here. Okay, this is the like during the test, our test went from the 40%, 30%, we can measure means we can't measure from the particular thing. So then what we can do means, okay, for example, we can see here. Okay, we are open multiple. Just I'm closing from all. Only we need one window is fine. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So we need to monitor means we need from the some server side monitoring tools. We can call it as a monitoring tools. What are those monitoring tools means? Here onwards, your work will be more. Okay. Because I will explain today means you should go to the material and you need to read out. Okay. What are the monitoring tools? Server side or application side. Okay. Monitoring tools. One is from the performance and second one is from the sites scope. And third one is the app dynamics. App dynamics. And the fourth one is the dynatrace. And we have we have no, okay, we are not giving numbers. Okay, this many we have multiple based on from the company. It is using from the sonar also one of the monitoring tool. So using this, we should be monitor the test like how the CPU, how the memory utilization. Like CPU, it is went from the more than 80% or not. Memory, it is went from the more than 80% or not. Apart from this, using from the this app dynamics and Dynatrace, we can monitor the application side statistics also. For example, one of the transaction. Okay, some upload is the one transaction. Okay, upload. So this is happen from the some 5.5 seconds. Actually, our SLA is the 2 seconds. Okay, our SLA is the 2 seconds, but this is the 5.5. Then we should be analyze the what is the issue of this upload, why this is taken from the high response time. We can call it as a response time. So why this is the 5.5 is taken. Actually, client is expecting 2 seconds only, but it's more than that. So we need to start our dig the issue. First thing is the CPU and memory. Okay. So CPU and memory, like it is more than 80% is crossed or not, we need to check. 80% is more than that. Okay. CPU and memory, 80% more than. So if it is a more than 80%, what will happen? There is no CPU and memory utilization. For example, in our phone, already we have the multiple videos, multiple images, everything will be there. Almost my phone is the 80% is memory is consumed. Then when I am trying to downloading from the some Play Store in some other app, so I am unable to installing the app. Why? Because there is no space in that phone. Same way, when we are doing from the execution, okay, what will happen? CPU's memory is more than that. What will happen means your response time could be high. Because what will happen? You don't have from the space. So it will wait for that some time and it will be throughout error or it is the response time could be high. Then what will happen? If you find more than 8, then CPU memory problem. So where we can see means the performance or side scope or app dynamics or dynatrace or sonar. You can see. Otherwise, CPU memory is okay, good. It is the less than 40%. So means okay, CPU memory is good. But even though our response time could be high, then what we can do means we need to check the application side stats also. Application side stats. So application side means what we can do. First thing, manually also you need to check from the manually you can check the like one time just you can log in and you can try to upload the video. If it is taking from the more than 2 seconds or not, you need to check. So when you are uploading it is a manually, okay, manual, okay, it is taking from the you are observe that 5 seconds. Then it is the application what will happen even the without doing from the performance testing also this is the taking 5 seconds response time. Means it is a application side issue. Then we need to inform that just a team. Okay, we are observed in manually also we are getting from this is the response time. Because of that, our response time could be high. Then they will check from the their code level things. Like when we are uploading video, what is the they are written to the code? That code will be they will check. Okay, there is a many classes, many object, many instances will be there why that is the taking high response time they will check. Okay, and application side we have the threads will be there. Threads nothing but users and we need to like threads. If it is a what will happen means when you are executing the test some threads will be executed from the successfully, some threads what will happen means it is going to the waiting status. What will happen? Actually, you are sending the 50 requests. In that 4 or 5 requests also, it is a waiting status. Then what will happen? Obviously, the upload is the response time could be high. So we need to check the application side thread dumps. We can take from the thread dump. Using the thread dump, we need to analyze like what is the like any threads are is a waiting status or not. We need to check. Okay. So like as a class level, object level, and instance level. So these all coming from the application side stats. Okay. So our side, we are not do anything. We are not write any code. Okay. Just you can analyze. Okay. Manually check. Otherwise, you can take from the thread dump. We have the some console applications will be there. So we can take the thread dump. Like before thread dump, you can take means before execution. And after the during the execution, you can take from the one more thread dump, and you can observe from the before we have any waiting threads and after any waiting threads. So based on that, the thread dump we need to send to the development team because we can't analyze and exactly where is the problem we don't know because we are not a developer. So that is why what we are developed, that one we can send to the development team. They will check from the their side. Okay, some thread is taking high response time, or some threads are waiting means they will check from the their code level. Like it is a some class or object or some instance taking from the high response time. They will check. That is the application side will be there. And third one is the web page diagnostics. Web page diagnostics. So web page diagnostics means whether could be issue or we can call it as a like bottlenecks. So if it's a interview question, what are the bottlenecks you identified means? So what I explaining, right? CPU memory is one of these. Application side is one of these. Web page diagnostics, right? Nothing but it's a network or server issues. Okay, like using from the web page diagnostics, we can dig the issue. It could be network issue or it is the server issue. By seeing from the page component level graph, we can see. That is the one thing. And fourth one is the database side. So database side nothing but when you are uploading the video, in back end, the developer or the some database team will be, they will write from the query. Okay, when they are downloading the application, it should be insert into the database. So some they are writing from the some queries. Maybe that query also it is taking from the high response time. Because of that, your transaction upload is taking from the 5.5 seconds. Okay, that is the one thing. And application side server, we can call it as a CPU memory is the server side. Server side stats. Okay, server side stats. So here server issues different, here is different. This is the only CPU memory server stats. Here server nothing but we have the app servers, we have the web servers, we have the DB server. So each server having from the some configuration details, like each server having from the some CPU, some memory utilization, and it is a one of the machine server nothing but it's a one of the machine. In that machine having from the some different things will be there. So in the servers side also we can face from the some issues. So that kind of also issues we are facing or not, we need to check. Database side nothing but it's a query based. So okay, for performance using this, it is a performance. What is the performance? Nothing but is a, we can call it as a performance monitor. It is a desktop based application. Means how the controller will be there. Same way it is the performance, the desktop based application. Only your system you can use. Someone will be not use. But going to the side scope, app dynamics, dynatrace, so now this all will be web based tool. Like anyone can be anywhere can access using from the web application. How we are opening from the web application, same way you need to open, and after that you can go to the your project and check from the like it is a CPU memory. And so main thing, this performance side scope only from the server side only we can monitor. Means CPU memory only we can monitor this performance, side scope and sonar. But app dynamics and dynatrace, these two we can call it as a, okay, not only server side, application side also we can. Means not only CPU memory, you can monitor from the application side. Like threads you can take from the thread dump also you can take, and which class is taking, which core is taking high response time. Like DB side, application side, server level, network level also we can dig the issue in the app dynamics and dynatrace. Those are the very important tools from the perform testing point of view, because what is the issue we can easily we can identify the once you can go to the app dynamics dynatrace. So this app dynamics dynatrace sonar side scope performance, what we can do means we need to, like, already as a some network team, some EMS team, we can call it as a EMS team, nothing but they will be install this all things, along with that they will prepare from the dashboard, and they will be like this compatibility, like how the connection happening from the applications to these tools, everything will be they will set up. Once they will set up, what is the our duty means? Okay, for example, you have the four servers, four web servers, app server 1, app server 2, app server 3, and web server 1, web server 2. Okay, each and every server level, you need to check from the once you can log in that app dynamics or dynatrace. Using that, we should be monitor from the, okay, any CPU memory utilization from the one server, two server, three server, four server. How many servers? Each and every server we need to check it is the more than 80% is crossed or not. And we can call it a, we already told it, application monitoring. Like we can take from the thread dump also using these two tools, and you can monitor the, like any waiting threads are there during the test, before the test. You can compare this, and we need to check from the app dynamics and database side also. We can see the app dynamics and dynatrace. Because of that, these two tools are dynamic applications from the our performance testing point of view. Okay, so our point of view, want to see the performance monitor means you can just click this. This is the performance monitor. Because this all will be, we need to buy the license. Okay. Okay, you need to buy the license. It's HP, nothing but it is a, okay, this is the side scope HP, nothing but this is the when you are taking from the perform center. Okay, HP is the one of the tool, that is the side scope is the one of the, okay, we need to buy the license. App dynamics, we need to buy the, and dynatrace we need to buy the, sonar we need to buy the. So we need to buy the means we are not buy, our project team or our company will be by, and we are utilizing from that applications. Okay, now we can see here how we can do from the here. Okay, see this is the performance monitor. Okay, if you click performance monitor here, obviously it is the processor type, nothing but what processor, nothing but CPU. So how it is running means current results also we can see. Okay, now it is average this, minimum this, maximum this. We are considered as a average. Okay, average, it is a more than 40 or not, we need to check. But this is the during, not a during the test. So that is why what we can do means we need to set up from the as per our test. So we need to click on that, and that data collector set, and click on right button. Okay, the new data collect set. Click on that, and give from the your details name. Okay, for example, now I am doing from the load test. Load test. Okay, and you can give date means also we can give from the date also 23/09/2024 and create manually and click on next. And we need from the data logs. What data logs we need means performance counters. Okay, and want from the this means we can give performance counters means CPU, memory, network, and database counters we need means we need to click on this, and after that click on next. Okay, here which performance counters would you like to log? Okay, if you click here log, we can see the all the performance counters. So what CPU and memory? CPU nothing but what? What is the name of that? CPU nothing but processor time, right? Processor we can call it as a processor. So now you need to check from the in this processor counter. We can call it as a counters. If you click here, see processor information. If you expand this, in that processor counter, we have the sub counters also we need. Like we have the different will be there. So important things I will explain from this. Okay, processor time. So processor time nothing but like when you are doing from the execution, what are the processing you are doing in your system executions. So that what is the CPU and CPU utilization of the your application, it will count. So that is why like it is how much it is utilization happening. Like already I told, right? It is 50% or 40, 80%. How will be know means we need to add from the processor counter. If you select that and click on add. Okay. And after that, we need from the apart from this anything we can check here. We have the multiple things will be there. No need from the all. Main thing will be processor time. That is the and if you want user time, like user also how much time you want it is happens, we can add. So these two are very important from the processor nothing but CPU. In that we have the two count sub counters, processor time, user time. We have the privileged time will be there. So we have a different will be there. We need to add from the these two is the very important thing. And after that, I want to add from the memory counters. If you go to the memory, okay. So I'm going to the memory. So here is the important total committed. Okay, just select. Means total committed nothing but what? How much it is the utilization already completed. And you want from the available also, we can check and we can take from the available also. Okay. Local adapter memory. Actually, we have the option memory only will be there. Okay. We can check from the memory. In my system some issue, that is why it is not showing from the memory. In the memory, two things are important. One is the available memory and total complete. Available means how much it is the utilization will be there. Okay, 50% is used, 50% is not used. Total committed, 50% is already used. So we need to add from the total committed and available memory. And after that, just click on OK. Means what are the counters you are added, it will add. So you can observe we want network counters also means we can have the network also will be there. If we go to the here. So one thing is important. If we go from the any application, we should add from the like this only. Okay. we have the C network counters. So if you open network counters, we can see the network counters like bytes transmitted means how many bytes transmitted, bytes transmitted per second. Per second, how many bytes transmitted, and if it is a packets drop means in the like network level because the packets will be there. So maybe sometimes you are getting from the dropped also. So that percentage also if you want means we can take. Majorly we need to no need from the first thing when you are doing from the execution, no need from the network. But when you need network means, for example, your response time could be high, but you are identified from the all the issues, but network side will be everything is fine, but network it will be not good. Then you can add these counters again. You can do from the execution, and we have the database counters also will be there. Okay. Mm. Okay, we have the network counters also will be there. Sorry, not network. Database counters also will be there. We need to add from that also if you want to miss. But major thing should be these two should be two important. One is from the memory. Memory we have the two things available and total committed. And processor time, user time. We need to add and you can click on the next. And this is the results directory. Like it will be your results will be saved in this location. So if you want to change means you can click on this, and where you want to save also we can give from the path of the our execution logs and click on next. And you want to save this, start this data collection means your test will start, but you want from the save and close means click on finish. See, now you can expand this. So we are given from the load test. This is the our this one. So if you click here, you can start means it will start. But we can't start now. When we can start, we need to start with the parallelly our test. Okay, for example, you are adding this. Okay, we need to design the scenario like okay, how much duration you want to execute, how many users, and everything you can design. And after that, you can give from the timeline of this. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. So design is what happens? Script is not picked up. Okay, yeah. So now design is 1 year, 1 minute only I'm executing. And if we need to design point of view, what we can do? We need to set the runtime settings also important. We need to load generator connectivity also we need check from the before execution. Okay. If you click this load generator connectivity, now it is a localhost to down status only. If you connect and it will connect. Now it is ready. Means you can start the test. So we can, when you are starting from the here, if you go run and click from the run, then same way we need to start from the here also. Okay, once you can start here, okay, we can start from the here also. Okay, start. See your this is the data collection. Your results will be storing from this. You want to see the report means we can click on user define and this is the our thing. Okay, so see, collecting data means your execution is going and your results will be storing, and your execution also it is started. Okay, means during the test you should monitor from the CPU memory also we can monitor. Okay, we can here also we can add from the counters. If you click add, okay, what are the counters you need, you can add from the here. Okay, you want from memory you can add, you want from the database we can add. Means what will happen means during the test we can monitor, like you can observe this is the processor time. Processor nothing but what, cpu. Now what is the average, what is the maximum, it is the already display. During the test we should monitor from the our monitoring tools, like it is the side scope or performance whatever maybe, along with the our test, how the test is going. See, our test execution is completed. Okay, and if you go here our execution will be, I think okay, it is collecting from the data. Means for example you are running 1 hour, we need take from the 1 hour also. Okay, so like this we can analyze the results, and we can parallelly we need to monitor from the CPU memory also, very important. Okay, tomorrow we can see from the very clearly again. We are done from the manually, right? For here, if you click start means you are done the manually. For example, start means start, stop means you can stop us. Manually it will stop because there is stop right test, you are stopped. Same to we can give from the like timelines also, like how much time you want to execute, from the what time you want to execute also we can give. Okay, so how to we can give means you can go to here, click on properties. Here, if you go to the schedule and you are starting, like when you are start the your execution, you can give from the start date. Okay, and same to the you need to give from the start time, what time you can start. For example, now 8:46, you can give from the, like you are doing from the 9 o'clock, then you can give from the 9 p.m. And when you are executing you can check from the that day. If you check all days, it I will execute from the all days. So that is why particular day we can check. Okay, for example we are doing from the 08:40 49, okay, and p.m. Okay, and today is the Monday, right? I will remove from the all. Okay, this is the start time, and click on okay. And we need to stop condition also, like how much duration we want to execute. You can give from the duration, like how many seconds you want to execute. Okay, for example, you want to execute from the some 60 seconds. We can give from the 60 seconds and apply and okay. So what will happen means this test automatically the 8:49 it will be start our test. Tomorrow we can see that very clearly how to we can automatically it will start our performance monitor, and we need to start from the same to the our execution also. You have any doubts today class? Anyone? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay. So thank you for joining, and we'll catch for tomorrow. Okay. You guys can prepare well and practice well. Today onwards